we manage to keep it up, this performance, I think we can go the final and make a really good fight in the final.
I mean, it has to be against Navi. No, I'm not gonna fucking lose against FaZe Clan. But I mean, against Navi 1-3, all right, I'll take it. But yeah, first thing is Astralis. I hope just for my own sake and pride and ego not to lose against these guys. You know, I don't hold them in high esteem, so I'm just hoping that we just sweep them 2-0.
They don't have a main opera, so they kind of have to adapt their play style and play a little bit differently just so they don't get punished early game, you know. And I think it's worked well so far because I think people don't really expect this from them. Like, you play against Astralis and you're expecting this like defaulty slow pace, but then they're like throwing like some specific rounds at you all the time, like hitting extremities. I think they've done a really good job with what they have, and they adapted really well to the situation they're in, and they've done really great to get this far, you know. But I think, honestly, I think we can take them down.
Everything is coming together now for G2 to make it to the next level. They had never beaten Gambit. They beat them 2-1 with a clinical play style. Jax is playing better. Nuke and Hunter are performing. All these elements are coming together for G2's story.
We see G2 again remove Zaysh, so we get that Inferno decider, right? Another handshake. They don't want to risk anything in a game of this magnitude, but this was the problem for G2. There wasn't really a clear pick for them as Nuke is for Astralis.
And that'll get you going, ladies and gentlemen. Astralis versus G2 in a semi-final bout. We've got Nuke, Dust2, and Inferno on the cards right as we get started with Harry and Hugo.
Yeah, and we're not wasting any time getting into this one. G2 taking on Astralis for a shot at those grand finals already. I noted a lot of utility in this pistol to help out with this fast A execute out of Astralis. G2, they were set up to play retake in towards this A site. They've got these this utility, right? The smoke, the flash on Nico. He can set these guys up to explode out of heaven. Although Nico's all the way over in main, this flash isn't coming in. They're peeking heaven dry.
Oh, that's a big nade dunking down onto 4 players at G2. They need to suddenly pop out the top, and they will, but it's into the Glocks that find every kill for Astralis. No problem. An absolute murder on that A-bomb site. Well, they're going to try and show it. Jax, no armor, shotgun, Hunter, Nova as well. What a mess.
Yeah, we saw Jane donning the Nova yesterday. Nico's Deagle opening up this round and getting away with a lot of damage. Now, one of these shotguns dropping through the vent. Hunter is already gone. The Nova never given a chance to play. Let's see. It is an Astralis round locked in here. The double shotgun force buy doesn't work out for G2. This wall of smokes is great. It lets you, you know, have a lot more options. You can cross secret, you can wrap main, you can take garage. And with how Astralis throw these smokes, the garage smoke is the first one to dissipate. So it almost acts like a bit of a doorway on a timing. Now, what they haven't checked for Nico. Oh, it's ugly. No! 1 HP on Magisk. 1 HP the difference. Oh, this is about to get rough for G2.
Yeah, this is a surprising one to go upper, right? They had all control outside and ramp, but they're walking into the stack right now. Next has got a Deeg. Jax's shotgun is left alone down at B, and Astralis is dropping in with 10 seconds. They need the kills, and they need the plant. There's a man close, and Hunter could deny if he finds a timing. There's no cover. Oh, no, Hunter. He's got the kill, and the time is eluding Astralis. A full eco for G2. How does that taste?
Oh, that's talk about a taste of your own medicine, Hugo, right?
That was their bonus round, and it did not go well. Fast smokes this time. Astralis trying to cross very quickly towards lower, and Nico drops through the vent molly, taking 95 damage. He's still standing, but a shot from death, even a glimmer of a nade, could end his round. However, he's dropped the bomb in the secret, still standing, staying alive, and buying time here for G2 in what is a 5-on-4. If Astralis want this kill, they're going to have to hunt him down. And if they do, Nex is already starting to move in. There's the kill from Glaive.
Is moving in through hell, and he's going to try and take ramp, I'm imagining, to split this B site, but you've got to get past Amanex AWP and Nex's Org, and that is easier said than done. You've seen this double hold now, and Amanex, head on a swivel, even deals with the flanking Zipniks in through ramp. Great stuff from this AWP on the G2 side. It's just do 3 in a 1-on-4, and Hunter cuts him down with ease. We're not 100% sure. Nico, he's keeping his wits about him. Oh! but still Glaive's going to hit the timing. Now Astralis start to accelerate the pace, trying to get across outside. Hunter, can he hold the fort? Yes, that's the bomb dropped as well. There is a follow-up from the Glock of Bobski. 10 seconds left. This bomb is barreling in towards the B site. Nexa, he drops it, and on the back of that drop, he's won the round for G2 again. Another one going their way because of these last-second bomb plant denial. This time, these outside smokes are on the timing so that main fades first, and these players start to get in through the main position. Astralis, with the openers, have secured control of the A bomb site in a 4-on-3. You've still got the AWP outside and this double retake from Heaven. The utility is good. Nico taking players out of the ranks of Astralis, and suddenly the whole situation has flipped on its head again.
Yeah, back down the vent for Magist. Dupree's still here, but they're going to safe rotate. They want to go ramp side. Can Dupree find any kills on this drop? No. Amanek denies his rotate, and now Magist is in hot water, in trouble. 1-on-3, and he can't hit a shot with a deagle.
Setting up for what looks like just the A explosion. And hell, man, this was how they won the pistol, right? Something to note was in the pistol round, the main smoke was left out, and I think that was why Nico ended up getting nullified in that retake round, right? Oftentimes flashing from behind the smoke in main, he wasn't given that. I'm curious if we're going to see similar things left out in this one. Utility goes over, but the real play's coming in at ramp, and Amanek is tearing through it on this AWP. Amanek, come on, 3 in the round, and Nexa's going to steal the ace away, but it's still 5 on the board for G2, and it's flawless to get them there. You really need to kind of start to make him respect you more, because once again, he's opened up this round. Oh, they are pressuring him with the flashbangs, but still he's able to make a quick escape down through ramp. Nice. While this is going on, Nico has caught Glaive outside, and so for Magisk now coming back up to try and trade, he's low on HP, and Nico is quite the formidable opponent to go up against. Down in the site, there's another man who they don't know about yet. Yeah, Hunter's spammed out, but Jax was there ready and waiting to deny any opportunity at a bomb plant.
It might be time for Astralis to go back to this A site and try and hit it with some of the util. G2 might not expect the pace. This round, there's no grenades. Just walking through this door smoke. And Hunter's looked away. Maybe there's a chance for something here. Jax has a flashbang to line his teammate up, and they seem aware that players could be out the door, allowing them to drop vent, but no further. If Astralis try and take this A site, it's going to get bloody. There's a D for Dupree, but Jack's at the back of the site, and he's got a couple as well. Dupree in the open, and it's the AWP rotating to clean it up. That timing outside is not happening. It's going away. They're going to end lower instead, and this is not looking pretty right now. Crossing Secret with the bomb is all Astralis have in this round.
But once again, Hugo, we talk about the anchors. We talk about these positions where if a player gets 1 or 2 well-placed kills, they win the round. Well, this is Nexa in this one, and it's his destiny to go on to close this out for G2. And then Bobski even dying, trying to save the AK. Besting you in individual fights. Their individuals are stellar, don't get me wrong, but they're also out-calling Astralis right now.
We question this Astralis T-side on Nuke is because, you know, we're not seeing the mistakes they made there, which was just these constant outside takes, but right now, Nico has dropped the bomb, and this round is already to be forgotten. Nexa push back on ramp, and again, just fresh positions for all these players. He will die, that's a gun to be given, but how much can Astralis really do with 20 seconds? Amanek holding hell, and he's dropped Zip as well. It's just Dupree, who might even want to save, but he's got lost bonus coming, so you know, it doesn't really matter at the top. It looked like that one way that he's been playing over the top of, so if Astralis go outside, they think he's already secret. He's only just getting there. Zip, maybe some kills. There's a barrel up close. There's an AWP, but it does find the frag, and Amanek keeps things even.
Nico, right, he doesn't know it, but they are all around him. Now the penny's dropped. He goes back to try and fight in the site, and is blindsided by Glaive. A bomb plant with 8 seconds left gonna come through, but they are lacking players for the hold. Hunter out of ramp, absolutely annihilates. It is completely blindsided Astralis. They do not know what to expect, it feels like. Oh, a fast A play. Okay, desperate times call for desperate measures. Go out and try to get these frags. Hunter with the double has turned it back into a 3-on-3. And look at Nexa go. He's in the site. He's still fighting for control. There's a player up close, but he's burning out Dupree. has to worry about the wrap. They are all around him. Amanek is here helping out as best he can, and Nexa will deal with Bubsky. Dupree is suddenly thrown into a mad world indeed. He's going to Gary Jules himself all the way down towards this B-bomb site, running in, but already in the door is Nico. And once again, wherever you go, there is someone for G2.
But Astralis, are they actually going to commit to it? So many times they've feigned this A take and they've gone back to ramp and it's not gone well for them.
Oh, well, they spot Amanek's AWP outside and they think, oh, well, ramp must be a little bit easier, a little more free, and they will get past the double hold of Amanek and Nexa. It wasn't any more free than normal, right? The AWP wasn't there. It was a double hold instead, but you still managed to take this ramp control away. They really don't know where's safe. Where's free of G2 players? Nico, you cheeky devil. They are holding this. They are holding the smoke. And yet still, Nico takes down 1.5. Dupree will trade it out and keep the 2-on-2 open, but he's looking worse for wear. Or swings again. The bomb plant will come through. Jax from ramp has dealt with Bubsky. And so it is just Dupree. 1v2 to try and put a third round on the board for Astralis. He's at least got room to play with, right? He's got a bit of an angle and a chance to separate these fights. Dupree with the swing. There's number one. They're not on the bomb yet. Hunter taps it, baits the peek out, and nails the clutch. It's 12 on the board for G2, and seemingly nothing can go wrong for this squad right now. The scoreline now, mate. 13-2 is, and it's when it's against you. Oh, Nico. All right, bit of a blind kill from both players. They do a lot of damage, but it's Glaive to lock it in. And finally, Astralis have an untraded 5-on-4. They're going to try and capitalize. Magis catching Amanek over in CT, and suddenly the Astralis T side might be able to find a third.
No noise to be made, not yet at least. And Nexa won't expect this of all positions, surely not. And there it is for Magis. Now a 5-on-2. This is a free round for Astralis. They've just got to slip it through.
They are going to give him a couple of fights, and the timing's not going in his favor.
So pressure's more than ever for Astralis. We need a round out of them here and now. They managed to find that first T-pistol. It's Bubsky, always good on these pistol rounds. Gotta say, starting strong. Nice rush out the hut, but it is denied. But the Julies and Glaive finding 2 kills. Nexa will trade. Suddenly we're up in the air. Suddenly we're in a position where G2 can consider a win.
Yeah, Majisk is taking a peek out of heaven. Hasn't seen anyone yet in the sight. Nexa blindsided. Hunter will bring it down to the 1v1. And with still Majisk left to beat, I did not expect him to just fight it, to just leap out into the open and lock it in. But still, like, you're struggling to look at these silver linings, especially with Amanek charging out with his MAC-10. A bit of a signature weapon for this guy, and making a lot of money and opening up the site in the process. It's a win-win for G2. Money's made and a round is secured. 14-3 is as good as locked in. Nico? And look at this. Nico is hunting down the saving Astralis players. Okay, he only gets 1.
And hell, maybe not even just a. Nico's lining up utility for the rafters. We've got a guy on ramp at least. Jax might just be holding the push. We'll see. Amanek's certainly looking to get involved in the action, and he waits for the flashbang to take down 2. The MAC-10 coming to life as it does, and Hunter providing cover should be a lock-in here for G2. It was never going to be anything but, and all we're waiting for is that one glimmer of hope in the rifle round for Astralis. But first, they've got to get past his AWP. As said, easier said than done.
Yeah, Dupree will pluck one out of the ranks on the cross. Now they know about this AWP though, and they know they've got him trapped over in decon. They're wasting no time just spilling in, and Zip will also hound them down, running in through ramp. The claps from Astralis is good, right? Suddenly it goes from feeling like you've only got one man to worry about to they're all around you. They've pinned you in at this B site, and it's left onto Nexa, who can't find a damn thing.
Bubsky and his teammate at the CT vet need to hold strong, and so they will. Glaive is dropped 1 outside, and Nexa's running through the molly. G2 desperately need an opening kill. They can't find it. Finally coming through, traded at least, and Astralis keep it as clean as they can.
He's pretty screwed, and he knows it as well. Nothing presents itself until the moment they intend to strike.
In the maps we've seen so far from Astralis, you know, if you counted up the rounds, it's probably Glaive AWPing the most right now.
Yeah, the G2 Deagles always make me scared as well. They're trying to wrap into main. Magis does not want to give it over. There's a lot of bodies there, and Nexa's Deagle will claim another life. Dupree answering back with the AWP will start to stem the bleeding and takes matters towards outside, just lays down the pain. Dupree has saved the day. He's got to go on to find 2 more. And that's assuming he's able to survive this crossing. Now it's gotten a bit weird. That's a body. Bubsky doesn't realize. They don't realize. Oh, this is weird.
I think it was a spam through the heart.
Nico gets the first, but now up in heaven, he should get traded. He should get traded. Nico should just die here, but he's gotten to main. They're giving him main. They're giving him a chance. Oh, my word.
No time for this.
He's not going for it. He's not going for it. He's saving. He's wrapping away.
First half, G2 looking for a quick pop. That flash, it goes very short, but they're going to run outdoor nonetheless. And a double entry to maybe close out the first map of this series. Astralis, someone needs to be heroic. Someone needs to stand tall. Amanek chasing through the smoke. Magisk looking everywhere and he's getting spammed. Bubsky in the hut giving away his position with a nade. They know where he is. He's being wrapped onto. It's all falling into place for G2. One more kill away, and it's only Dupree standing in the face of this T side.
Ready to fight him when he comes out of this main smoke. Oh, Dupree, I'm so sorry for him here. Oh, here's the quad swing, and Amanek's going to seal the deal. G2, crazy dominant start to this semi-final series.
It would be something crazy. It would be something incredible if Astralis managed to pull it together right now and push back on Dust 2.
Yeah.
Because they've been hurt so deeply on that Nuke peak, feeling like they've had no say in any round, just Yanko pointed out right there, being countered, being completely adjusted to time and time again. For Astralis to find it themselves, to fight back on Dust 2 and push us to our third map would be something incredible.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. I think they're the team who usually doesn't commit those kind of mistakes, so I was pretty surprised that they actually did it. I think like even 2 rounds in a row, they did the same mistake, and we just ran down the clock and somehow managed to win the round, and that definitely helped us just with momentum after. Amanek had a great city side as well, so yeah, it's not a usual mistake that Astralis is doing, so I have no idea how that happened, but I'm glad it did.
Astralis are not unfamiliar with more than experience yesterday in their OT bonanza, and so let's see if they are cut out for the job. They certainly weren't on Nuke.
Bubsky's mid-peak is interesting. Oh, it was being held from outside the long doors, and now they hound down this kill from lower. Bubsky dead in the water, and Hunter, taking more out of the ranks of Astralis. This pistol round is cancelled. It's over. Hunter's put it all to rest already. Magisk gonna try and just brute force his way through the short smoke, but yeah, I think that was optimistic at best. They hound down Magisk, and the pistol round goes the way of G2.
Zip does get a tag on long, but he's out of there. Nice shot from Glaive down middle. They know what's coming. They got this flank.
Yeah, because of Dupree wrapping in through T-spawn, everyone is stacked in this A bomb site for the Danes. So getting past it might be easier said than done. Magisk Steagle brings it back in to now a 1v3. Nexa, this was meant to be a G2 round. The long wrap is still coming in, and it should blindside him. He's dodged it for the time being, but will he be aware as he backs up? It's into the crosshair of Dupree. Now with the scout tag factoring in as well, he's really soft to a lot of these pistols. So Glaive's got to be flawless in his approach to this round.
Astralis will meet them in the middle. Not only is it Magisk peeking out from the window, pushed off as a G2 start to close the gap. Bubsky smoked off. The Deeks need to connect, and Magisk is not allowing that to happen. 2 kills off the rifle. Time is ticking, and it's not doing G2 any favors. Amanek is a couple of shots from death, and he wants that death to be soon and swift. Astralis is stalling. After time, they try, and they will succeed. Dupree, last second flick back. No money, no round, no kills. Amanek's broke. Dupree knows that, and he wants to get in the forefront with this SMG. Nice stuff from Glaive again, just hitting his shots that he needs to up top mid. Zips drop the bomb, and one by one G2 start to falter. Dupree even hunting kills, and that's a perfect round for Astralis.
Oh yeah, Jack's dropping into CT, and is that first point of contact onto Bubsky. Magisk has now got to worry about 2 positions at once, so he's calling for support from Zip at long, but he's cancelled out right away. There's still these 2 players lost to the kind of looking for the lurk kills, and they will spot the players in B who are just saving here. Trying to create space, and he's very, very good at this, is Hunter.
Oh my.
As he's crept out, Bubsky hits the timing. So Hunter will get caught checking the wrong angle. Now these players in A get made aware of the site take. It's very dry, all things considered. You are just swinging out into Zip's Famous. Now the smokes come in. Yeah, it feels like you kind of missed the mark on that one there. The smoke's not serving their purpose, and just Amanek left alive in the 1-on-3.
Out he goes, 15 seconds. He's got to get this kill immediately. There's more than one player facing. Good flash. And Amanek, I mean, it's time to get out of here, buddy. Bubsky's close right. He's going to read it. Amanek's got two, but he can't plant the bomb. And so dupreeh living is all Astralis needed.
50 HP on a player crossing can make the difference in terms of winning a round or not.
Oh.
Bubsky, however, shows us another way to win rounds, which is just to line them up and knock them down on the short side. This horrible job on the short side of getting that bomb back, and the rest of his team are getting turned to mincemeat over at long. This round, bit of a disaster for G2. The short play denied. The long wrap might find these openers to create some space, but once again, that bomb is cut loose on the catwalk for Hunter.
Okay.
He needs the ace 1v3. Oh my word.
He would definitely imagine that they're playing the bomb right now, so that's why he's walking. If they weren't, he definitely had a chance to make that happen. But, you know, Astralis just reading it, playing together.
Yeah, you've at least made them paranoid and lean heavily towards the A site. If you're able to get past dupreeh, you might be onto something, but it's easier said than done. dupreeh annihilates G2 in the double doors, and now just Nico left. 1v5 with the Deagle, and Zip is there to see it through to the very end. Astralis get a flawless round.
Bubsky instead taking middle, up a flash, Hunter holding, and dupreeh gets away with a kill. The flash did not blind Hunter in the slightest.
They've got to get into this site, and the kills have got to be flawless. There's one, but that is the extent of it. The round is gone for G2. There was never a way that was winnable. They're already spilling out into A. Amanek's not really a part of this. Instead, we're looking at the Deagles to try and deliver these openers. Amanek is dead on B with the AWP. He tries to catch players as they rotate off the B site, but ends up giving a 4-on-4 over. Peeking from the catwalk is Nico. They're already under him, and Magisk is going to remove the point man from G2's arsenal. Jack's trying to hold on with the AK, only good for one. Nexa, there's so many flooding up through the ramp. And Astralis overwhelmed G2 with just enough time to grab that defuse as well. 8-2.
Glaive up on catwalk, he's committed, but he's at least got something for his spot. Jax is dead, the flash forward, and we're seeing a lot more confidence out of Astralis. Aggressive moves and great shots from Glaive on this AWP. Two players holding the cross. It's a good molly, but Glaive is peeking up in front, and he's just got open lines of sight. They're hiding in the smoke. He won't make that mistake. He waits for them to come to him.
Yeah. Oh, it's almost the collateral, but instead, you know, it's still a nice clean round out of Astralis. 4 staying alive, up onto 9. I haven't even really had to say Amanek's name yet. Once again, it's another cat play. We've seen so many of these. This time, it's a lot faster, and so Glaive is blindsided by the Deagles. The flashes are good, and here are the pistols raining in with kills. Bubsky and Magisk are suddenly thrown into a 2-on-4, a situation they'd never planned to be in. And so they're hounded down, they're cancelled out, and Magisk is forced into a save he doesn't want to commit to. G2, they steal one away with the, oh, hang on a moment. Well, now he's going for it. Now he's interested again.
Looking for a second for a frag, and there's some damage to Nico, but no kill getting given up, and the time is ticked past its natural cause. Nico closing the round. So Glaive, his AWP's on long, and it's in the right place. Flash through the smoke. Jax is on the chopping block, and Glaive gets out with no problemo. Nico dead as the smoke blooms on short. And again, another G2 round. Now they're even getting boxed in, and dupreeh's coming in on the flank. The molly, oh, it pushes Hunter forward into the flames, and it's just going to be another Astralis round. Nothing that G2 can say or do about it.
To now looking like a shell of your former selves. dupreeh's playing the trigger discipline. He wants the round, and he's got it on the plate. dupreeh, baby. Oh, Glaive stole it away. Doesn't matter. It's still 10 on the board for Astralis.
Tanner, see what they could get. It was only one item. It's Bubsky now just shutting down the pistols in middle, and he's got 2, almost a third. Nexa lives to tell the tale, and he needed to get into this B split. Oh, what a mess for dupreeh, but he still hits the shot, and this round is falling apart at the seams. Never stitched together, and now just Amanek alone at the B site with an AWP. An AWP he probably wants to save for round 15, but there's already 1 minute and 20 on the clock. Can't save forever. Here he comes into the Lion's Den. That's a nice start, but there's more where that came from at the car. And Amanek By the time he gets to the point where he can clear this corner, they're already going to be close in middle, and he just needs no assistance to close out the round. 11-3, a double AWP secured for Astralis. There's the second smoke, and now Jax begins to go.
Yeah, and now he will run through the molly, not perishing in it. Instead, he's secured the opener. More are flooding through. More G2 players trying to make their mark on this A bomb site. Bubsky, they are getting close. They are in your face, and Nico's going to take it off. This AK roaring to life. Zip trying to do what he can, falls back to play retake. Hunter spotted on this wrap, but is still good for a kill. And finally, this late flank activation has netted some kind of worth. Zip dead after one, and Magisk left in the clutch. They don't know that he's so close, but Amanek just turns on a dime. A pistol around here would certainly help to even the playing field for G2. And already openers have come in, going their way.
Okay, that's one way to turn the scales. It's a couple of kills up top mid, and more where that came from. Astralis, they meet their makers. They meet their match in the form of USPs and Glaive. Well, he has the A site. There's a long way to go to get that bomb. Almost a signal like, we know you're coming. But you can't turn around at this point. And there it is, 5 up, G2.
Yeah, I mean, they're all so focused in. They're all so homed in. Amanek with this scout. This is a bit of a shooting gallery for this guy now. Flashing for the ramp peak. The flash is dodged by Dupree, and that lets the Deagle just absolutely shred through Nico. Rotations being called for. A 4-on-4. Nades going in, and they find a lot of damage onto these players still in this site. Important to note, Astralis have set up to play around this bomb, something that G2 didn't when they were in these situations. Is that going to be enough, though? The SMGs are churning through these players, and G2, it's a convincing retake, never giving Astralis the room to make anything of that bomb plant. Yeah, you got like a partial investment here because of the bomb plant as well. So you've still got a chance to get away with something in this round. A 4-on-4 right out of the gate, and Amanek now trapped in at the car. Yeah, you don't have utility to burn him out, but he's only got a scout, mate. You just run at him with this MAC-10. Hunter flashed in, has reclaimed that man advantage, so we're back into a 3-on-3. Are they going to go back?
Oh, no.
They could run into Nico. Oh, my word. This could end the round right now. That's the bomb. He needs the follow-up, and he will get it. Glaive might have all of B, but with no bomb, it's a picnic and no sandwiches for Astralis. Just one guy left, and so far away from winning the round. Now he's been spotted. G2, they recover that one so nicely.
But here is the gun round. Here's what we've been waiting for. Astralis bringing the big weapons. They've got the AWP with no armor. Amanek's got his in middle, and they're going to meet him right there. Is there a flash? No. Quick shot for Amanek, and out he goes. Now many more shots to be had. They've got to smoke him off. They don't want to give this AWP any more chances. There could be some boostery going on here for G2.
Oh, you know there is a bit of tomfoolery with Nico down here in CT. We find anything up on the boost. The bomb is over here in tunnel, running in towards the B side. Jax is solely responsible for B, and in with the double. Magisk trades it out, sure, but now that they spot the player down here in mid, they've cancelled it out to the 3-on-1. Just Magisk left up against the grain in the hot seat, and it is a hot seat indeed for this guy. Got the bomb down, but no time to get set up. He's fighting till his last breath. The hopes of Astralis in this round on the shoulders of one man. Is he going to take the fight to G2? He's waiting in the window. He might try and go for the swing, and there's the first, but Nexa will dodge any danger of that clutch getting out of hand, puts a stop to Magisk, and so G2 are up onto 8.
Fast out long for Astralis, try to kick the pace up a notch once again. They're good at getting these entries. Nex is here. He's trying to throw his life into the fray, jumping. Now, did they hear that? There were so many flashbangs going on. No one saw him. And so Astralis might not have this info. Dupree's going to go clear it, though. Proper clear. And he takes the kill. Glaive has fought out Nico out of middle.
Astralis leaning towards B, determined that this side of the map might be clear. Now they deal with Jax over in middle. Will that really make them double down on this B commitment? G2, they've got Amanek's AWP up in the window. Hunter nearby. Amanek deals with the first. 35 seconds, and the bomb is going back through lower tunnels and into mid. Amanek is dead on the cross. Hunter blindsided from A. And the round does come together eventually for Astralis.
Astralis Just a couple of steps closer to Inferno. Fast out long for Zip. And a couple of entries behind it as well. There's everyone here though. Nexo, he stalls the shot. He's got a gun now. And Nico's dropped another. Now, this is not lost yet for Astralis. They can get the bomb, they can take B, but you've armed your opposition. You've got to watch out.
Glaive's a safe pair of hands. Magisk up in the window again. They try to rush through the doors, and Glaive lines him up, knocks him down.
We're getting a lot more out of Astralis. Begs the question what Inferno has in store if we make it that far. Hunter, careful. They're fast through the midst through the door, and he still gets a kill blinded. Could have had more if the flash wasn't so perfect. Astralis aren't going to commit with the mid to be, though. Magisk will stay. Everyone else goes back and groups up in the tunnels. It's up to Jax on his own. He's been good. He's been stellar holding down this B bomb site, but he's scared of the middle, and he has no need to be. The majority still back in the tunnels. Nico's dropped Bubsky from spawn, and G2's aggression is unparalleled right now. Astralis are completely caught in the open. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. And this bomb's now been lost in the tunnels. Magist spotted. Another impossible clutch for him to convert.
He's going to be hard-pressed to find anything, but he's still giving it a go. That's the Magisk way. Taking a peek. It's the second player that you got to worry about and is never even needed. Jax domes him. That's not where you want to be worried about right now if you're G2.
If Astralis get this cat to A and they plant, they're going to win the round, man. There's no nades left for a retake. This is a necessity in what will be, 4-on-4 retake likely here for G2. That's if it happens, but back into the mid to be. Dupree's drop spawn. Jax, he does have support this time. Hunter's in the bomb site. He's going to get flashed for a fight, but the flash doesn't work. Hunter doesn't care, and he mows down a double. There's Jax swinging in and regaining the mid control. And again, B looks to be the bread and butter for G2. Astralis can't catch a break, but they have caught the bomb.
There is a temporary 2v1 for Nexa and Amanek inside of B, and Dupree, the timing just doesn't go his way. Bobsky's got to do it now. Almost a spray transfer, but Amanek's going to stand tall, rising above the spray, denying the clutch, and G2 salvage that round up onto 10.
Committed yet, but lots of players heading to that side of the map early. Jax and Hunter have been great, but Glaive, that's one hell of a way to start the round, taking down Nico on Catwalk, and now the B players, while they're still in position, Astralis, they've got a 5-on-4.
And you can say to the guy, look, man, see what you can get away with, see what kind of information you're able to find, what kind of space you're able to create. And in the end, it is going to come back into this B bomb site. Hunter, locked out by the smokes, is solely responsible for teeing up his team for this retake. And it's nothing more than a bit of chip damage. G2 a 3-on-3 retake in at this B site. It feels fitting that this is where such an important round in this game will be decided. If G2 attempt this and lose out, they've got nothing. That could be Astralis running away with the map after all. They lose Nexa in the tunnels, and that has sealed their fate. That has sealed the deal of this save call. G2 are out of there, and Astralis are up onto 14 with a broken G2 economy to go up again.
Smokes and flash starting to rain in. 30 seconds, and here come Astralis.
Yeah, the fact they flashed it, now Nexa knows they're coming. He holds off and waits for a flash from Nico. That's a nice little way to play this together, and now they've dropped the bomb. This long split into the A bomb site is suddenly down to one man. Magisk was boosted and never given a chance at a kill, and Dupree's had to come back in with the bomb. It's cut loose, and the round is stolen away by G2. Brilliant.
Yeah, now it's a half by Astralis are saving a bit of money. That's going to give G2 a nice freebie here, and they're starting to unleash hell. Nico pushed up on Catwalk, not deterred by the fact that Glaive took him down last time he did it. He won't be there forever, though. Mollies and nades eventually placed, and now Astralis going to run at Nico. The spray off the AK gets one, and Nexa's there to help out, seal the deal for G2.
Back into this A site. Amanek's AWP, here it is, looking towards shot. First man gets out, and Bubsky will find the kill. Something needs to happen for G2, because in the blink of an eye, all 4 kills have come in for Astralis. It went from a huge stack in at this A bomb site to just death in an instant.
G2 know what's going on, but Astralis can hit their shots. We've already seen that in the last round. The molly does nothing to Nico. Glaive scopes up and hopes to get cover on this cross, but the CTs are getting flashed off. Nico's been cleared. Nexa at long now needs to get involved. Nades are coming up from CT, but Astralis are not losing numbers. They are taking their time. They are not pressured. Another man at Goose to clear, and that has to be the trick up the sleeve for G2. Amanek, he does get one, stalling this refrag. The smoke fading it short, and he's shot right through it. There's a gap for Zip. Dupree follows up, and it might be the beginning of the end for G2.
Yeah, Amanek and Jax, the two players left up in this retake. I say retake, the bomb isn't down yet for Astralis. Oh, missed shot, and they wait to collect that free kill in CT. Now getting the bomb down with time still aplenty. A 4-on-1, and just Jax left to beat. As good as he's been in this series, you're not anchoring B anymore. Instead, he's left up, having a retake, a lost sight, getting wrapped through middle, and there's Bubsky sealing the deal of an Inferno third map decider. We're going the distance after all.
We got off to a really good start, winning the pistol the second round, and we lost a really awkward round and lost another awkward round after that, and then I just don't think we found the right things to do, and we just struggled finding rounds as T, and then obviously not winning the pistol round as CT. We got a few buy rounds, and we just told each other we just felt like we're probably not going to win this map, but let's just try and get into the game. Like, get ourselves going individual, get some good rounds, get the communication going, and bring it into the second map, and I think that's what we did.
And so as we head to the great decider, the even playing field that is Inferno, G2 is still playing about in middle. They're going to try to get back in time. Nexa, they're flooding onto him. The kills go either way with a TK in the mix. Oh, it's gotten a little bit messy, and it's grinded to a very awkward halt on the short side.
Oh, this is sour. G2, they're right behind. Jax in the apartments, could backstab, but Bubsky's not giving away the kill in the pit. He's got to drop in. Flash blinded from his teammate. This is not where Astralis want to be. They need to fight their way out. Glaive does some damage. Bubsky capitalizes, and Jax has to concede while he waits for help from Nico coming in after the long smoke.
And they know about him in the apartments, and he's getting whittled down. Nico has made it a lot more interesting with that kill onto Bubsky down in the pit. Glaive is trapped, fighting from this corner, back against the wall, and Jax is going to put him out of his misery. Pistol round secured from the G2 squad. With Nexa and Nico here, they've still got to break through this defense. That is easier said than done. Or at least it was meant to be. They annihilate the two players in the site. And now a chance at a bomb plant, a chance at a 4-on-3. Hunter has removed one of these players at Banana. They're running into each other. They were touching each other. Zip was touching Amanek, and he didn't know. Oh, the little jiggle. He hasn't seen him yet. Dupree's gonna get it. And for Hunter, this 1v2 might be too far gone. Gets the first, but with time running out, no kit in play, and Zip playing around this bomb. Hunter just doesn't have the time to save this round. Astralis, they steal one away with this force buy, and Inferno is competitive from the word go. They haven't even really thrown utility until that one smoke lands, and so no one in this site is aware. The contact play works wonders.
Amanek is not in a room to move right now. Magist jumping with a flashbang, and everyone's going to die here. You'll expect Nico's gone as well. What a lineup off the Mac, and even upgrade available for Magist. Amanek, he's probably going to die to the bomb here.
And so Astralis take it in their stride, right?
Yeah.
One upside to inventing the strat is you probably know how it works. And this A site is nice and empty as a result. I do like it. G2 show that boost, and the moment it's spotted, they immediately rotate to A.
And he's backed up to let his team come in to pick up the pieces. Players with full health. Glaive leading the charge. Wants to get out of the minuses. Get some kills on the board. Dupree will help out. Zip follows up, and Glaive's getting yoinked. He won't get given a thing, or maybe there's still a chance. Bubsky's recommitted, and Amanek's got a gun. Oh, Glaive, you got to get it. And now he's at 0. That's more like it. So quick. Can they do it this time around? There's the smokes in. Already players leading, and Bubsky's got the entry. Nexus locked out in the smoke in spawn. He's blocked it, but Bubsky has shot him in the face right through the smoke. 5-on-3, and it's an Inferno El Clasico. It's a save for G2.
That's right. It's not just winning them. It's the fact that you're bullying these players on B. And thus far, like in a lot of these crunch situations, it has just been the B commitment. So you are naturally going to expect G2 to lean more players towards this side of the map.
Now at least G2 have a setup, but Astralis still have util.
There's the AWP surprising the first man, Glaive.
And add on to this, Nico, if he flanks, he's going to get that gun. Oh no, Nexa catching Magis, we're lining up nades, there's no cover. Everyone's in apartments, what a perfect timing. And now they're walking into both rifles. Hunter does some damage, he will fall. Nexus P250 does it all. And 3 kills with a $300 weapon is all G2 needed in that round. Forget the fall buy, we'll do it with nothing.
Exactly what that is. It's like on Nuke, like the Nuke hut molly, right? Where you can fake that Molotov and then push on the back of it. And now they might not be ready for someone to be so deep with believing the top of stairs was Molotov. Now they've seen it. Now they know about you, Amanek, and they're going to flush him out.
Did not expect that re-peek.
These opening rolls. Right, this round here, we had him attempt it again with that apartments peak. It was just unfortunate that Hunter dies in bedroom and he loses any kind of element of support from his team.
Hunter stays on this angle, but he knows he's susceptible to dying library side as well. And Nico, reaggression is being held. Zip gets the kill, and now Hunter's got to be very careful. Can't afford to make the same mistake. He's even been smoked off. This B split is starting to look perfect.
Yeah, there is a weird gap in this, and it's going to favor Zip. Hunter is trying to work out, like, how can I use this to my advantage?
You can't, mate.
Yeah, the Hunter literally becomes the hunted there. And so now Astralis wrapping into this B play. An important thing to note is that Magisk is still adding insult to injury. Mate, you can come back to A. Magisk has just secured it, and they will. Astralis go, yeah, all right.
We've got him trapped. Second by second, Astralis, they cut off his positions. Banana's gone, CT's locked out, Nexus trying to hide at the back of the site, and they will meet him there. Bubsky with the exit, and it's Astralis 6-2. They are winning every round right now. They are killing every saving player. And now they're creeping into the B bomb site. Nico is running to fill that gap, to fill that void, but he will not be here in time. That smoke can come down. And Astralis could just execute into what is a one-man hold right now. It's going to be all down to Nexa in the middle of the bomb site. Flash through. Nico does blind players. Nexa capitalized with a double. Can he live any longer? Boost up for Nico. The third man sets him up for success. And the bomb's been dropped for Astralis. This looked so good until it wasn't. And now the alarm bells are going off. That's for sure.
Okay, Zip through the smoke. Another kill for Zip. And suddenly, maybe there's a chance after all, because Zipex is tearing through the G2 ranks. One at a time they face him, and one at a time they fall. Zip and Glaive, a 2v2 from a 2-on-5, and now just Hunter left to beat. He's already at Banana. He's got the bomb in his sight line. They need the kill. They need the plant. They need something. And Hunter's missed the chance. He's running in. Can he deny it? He's looking the wrong way. With a turn. And Hunter's done it. The 1v2 is in.
Still around for G2. Can they keep it going? Can they keep composed? Amanek certainly has, starting strong. Nico's going to get boosted up onto the CT side, and Glaive hasn't cleared it. He's dead to the AWP through the smoke instead. That'll do pretty good. And another 2v5 that you can't let slip by.
Yeah, this time Magisk and Zip, the two left up in it, and Zip will get cut down. Magisk might face much the same fate. Ooh, that's quick. Can he get any more? Magisk, one bullet, and that's optimistic on that swing. Yeah, I imagine in that pause, right, Astralis kind of coming to terms with the fact that these B plays in the last 2 rounds, they've walked into a triple stack. So now we're seeing a bit more attention, a bit more care taken as to taking this mid control away from G2. We're seeing the adjustment and why this mid control was lackluster out of Astralis. The bomb's now been dropped for Nico. He's throwing this round into disarray for Astralis. Yeah, they're getting entries on B, but this bomb is still under G2 control.
The AWP's going for it. Glaive, he's got 2 targets to take, and they'll double peek. Lovely stuff. G2 find both frags.
And so this means Amanek is floating at Speedway instead of committed to that B rotation. Only good for 1, though. And now the B wrap is opened up to Astralis. 20 seconds as they start to make a move. And this bomb is over in CT. Now cut loose by Nico. And there's no time for Magisk. Surely not.
Bit more common here, though. Push down Banana. And again, an opener for G2. It's not the AWP, it's the SMG to find the first. Jisk was alone, and the deep smoke keeps Bubsky back, as well as the nades. It's desperate now for Astralis. They're flashing themselves through smokes, and it's not going well for them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this round, and wow, they're kind of learning their lesson. A mop-up over in top middle.
Glaive lining up long smokes and flashes, and they're popping through. Jax is already on the boost, though. He's going to be above any smoke that Astralis throw. Good flash, though. They will clear it. Jax gets one blinded, but double entry from Astralis, and it's up to Hunter to drop the bomb. Again, it's the undoing of Astralis. They get all the kills, they get the site, but they don't bring the bomb with them.
Yeah, and look at the rotations, man. So decisive in just getting everyone here to play around the bomb now. Oh, that
nice
smoke
hops.
is big. It's gotten the bomb out of there.
No.
Yeah, Zip dies through the smoke. That is far from ideal. But Bubsky has at least given them a bomb plant and a fighting chance in a 2-on-3 post plant. He's got a nasty crossfire with Dupree as well. For the time being, Dupree's watching short. Bubsky's going to make first contact at long. And what contact it is. Now Dupree, even more room on the swing. Hunter denied this clutch attempt. Oh, the aggro back in. That could be their undoing. Magis getting away with the kill. Is that going to spur Astralis on into this site? Well, now they've seen Amanek's AWP. Chiming in from the coffins, Jax has gotten past Dupree as well. And this, that could be big. The bomb dropped. Dupree out of the apartments and sprinting full speed through A, but Jax has heard it. He heard the footsteps, and so Amanek is posted up. Dupree thought that was a path to a free kill, and that is not the case. Jax providing the info, providing the cover, has really taken this round by storm for G2. Run boost, up and over, gets the bomb into the site. But Astralis, they're going to be hard-pressed. It's all on Bubsky. A trial by fire. And up in the air, Hunter will find him. G2, it's an 8-7 half locked in. As good as neck and neck at the end of the first half of play. Oh my, Nico. Little jiggle, little tap, spots a double hold on the short side, and now this might be reason enough to commit to the B play if you're G2. In they go. An immediate decision to set up for a retake out of Astralis, right? Not going to overface, not going to overshow their hand here. They're in a 5-on-4. The numbers lean their way, and Amanek is trying to change that up close with the Glock and a bit of support out of Jax. Suddenly, this is flipped on its head. This is a 3-on-3 that G2 could look to see through to the very end. Just making contact in ruins. The rest of Astralis out into the site, and they're getting whittled down. It's down to this 1v2. Back of the site, Hunter all alone. Taps out the first and delivers the second as well. Another clutch for Hunter. Add it to the tally as he puts G2 up onto 9.
Get you at any range. Amanek doesn't want to lose his life, and so it's down to the B commit through the smoke. The flashes don't do anything to Bubsky. In fact, Jax is the most blind of the pack, and he's still climbing over the top. Bubsky's doubled up with a scout. Amanek's here to cut off those A players, and another kill here could win the round, but Dupree has kept it up in the air. It's down to Jax in a clutch. Bubsky doing the impossible with the scout has found 3 kills, and Jax might clear out CT. He's walking the smoke. They're both moving up banana. Oh, dearie me. Jax spotted. Now Bubsky can react as well. Jax has gone through, hunting the kill. He's got the first. Bomb for him as well. He's going to wrap back to the coffins. No kit, and the time is ticking for Astralis. Jax waiting for them to come to him. The tap on the bomb. Magiska's on it. He's sticking. It's a full 10-second. Dupree just trying to provide cover. Jax gets him off the bomb, but Magisk wins the fight, and I don't know if there's time. It's going to be a G2 round anyway. Jax with the 1v3 played it to perfection. 10 rounds for G2. And only shambles for Astralis. And so G2 don't decide to clear it. Instead, they just commit.
Oh, this is still weird, though. They've skirted past the guy in bedroom. Dupree is in, like, prime position to get away with a lot now. Down into the pit. They deal with that guy. But this is where the wrap...
Again.
There's Nexa to trade it. Nexa was surprised by that. The bomb's now been spotted, and there's still a player with the USP in the A-bomb site. Now, it is just Zip and the vanilla pistol. He's cancelled out, but Bubsky's been given a bit of time with this Deagle to get posted up on the short side.
They saw him.
Creeping on out, they know he's here. Molly forces him into the open, and it's a good response from G2.
No more grenades. If G2 commit, they win. But Glaive gets that info down mid and sees Hunter trying to escape. That's called the rotation. That sent Astralis right towards the B-bomb site, and they're there in time. Zip getting one, giving it up, and now everyone's here.
Yes, some truly terrible timings in this round, man. G2, it went from like the golden ticket to them getting denied entries at the doors. And now just Amanek left. He's living on borrowed time, though. Look at this mini-map. They're all around him. Amanek swings this. He is surely a dead man. And there's the swing, there's the kill. Magic's gonna lock it in. Oh, Bubsky dropping that nade out to the balcony.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, another one. That was the, was that the one that gets thrown over the top from short side? Yeah. G2, rightfully a little bit shaken after the double nade, decide against going into the apartments. And so they're going to go meandering up Banana into Glaive's crosshair.
Yeah, Deegs are needed here, but Nex is gone, and it's a mow down for Glaive. That will get you back in the game.
Galil as well on Nexa, kind of lacking in terms of utility. This might force you into an A play as you get out through middle, and Dupree has already, turned Amanek to dust. Oh, he's aggressive, he's pushing them. And this is all to make room for Glaive. They might discount this position now, and the nades are just brutal. And the utility is ruining G2. This is vintage Astralis that we're getting. And Bubsky's there to close the round out, 10-11.
Yeah, flash over the top, and here they come, but no smoke for CT. It's going to be a bloodbath. Everyone dying, and mostly G2. 1 kill is all they can muster in that round. So G2, it's now or never.
Yeah, and you rarely see CT sides in this position. The confidence is brimming for Astralis, and maybe they'll get punished for that. Hunter with a double kill. Yeah, they've been giving us a lot of fights, so I'm just going to try and relying on a big individual moment or the right read to get made. Glaive could be the man responsible for both of those things now, as he's holding on to Banana and refusing to let go. He's brought it back into even odds. This was a 5-on-3, remember?
The info's about to be gained. Amanek drops the molly. Glaive, he knows he's got a gap and he peeks right through it. He can maybe catch these players walking down middle. Oh no, the backstab. Even though Amanek turns, Glaive gets it, and he seems to know about Hunter as well. I don't know how the hell. Nexa running up middle, forgetting that B-bomb site, and Zip is in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, coming back into library.
Oh, no.
Hunter's going to hear the footsteps already set up in the site. Zip is a dead man walking, and there it is. 12 on the board for G2.
Tries to go back into his teammates, so instead it's forward into the flash, and they find Glaive blinded on the car. Zip trying to escape in time. Is getting hounded down, and he can't live to tell the tale. Double entry from Jax, and B belongs to G2.
Yeah, this might just have to be a save on the numbers alone. You've got Bubsky and Dupree here. You may as well see if they can find something. And Bubsky running the smoke is good for one. Leg out of Dupree, but it's not the killing blow. And so that's not going to entice Astralis in. Given more chances, but more shots missing. And so this might just be a decision to back out. Now you're aware of the lurk from Hunter as well. Saving the AWP is not even a guarantee.
And Hunter's walking right his way. Dupree needs to be very quick on this. And he scopes up, but he doesn't hit it. And now, the flick, another leg for Dupree. He's had them 2 this round, and he can't convert either kill. 13-11, and they know that better than anyone. 3 at B. The molly peak from Glaive, and it won't work wonders. Luckily, the trade will. No one else spotted by Zip. As far as he's concerned, Banana is pretty absent.
Should you be committed? Dupree on the short side gets the info and gets away with even more than that. Hunter dead as well, and the double up for Astralis works wonders. They stay true to the idea.
Some Molotovs by a few seconds here, which could make all the difference. G2 looking like they want to go quick.
Yeah, an explosion into this A bomb site, a change of pace may be in order. Actually, they dump all this utility in, but it's not an A commitment. They try to split mid to B, and losing Jax early might have given away this this game plan, right? You're already seeing Astralis back up, moving towards the B site. They've got Amanek trapped on a limb out at long, and they're denying him this control.
Glaive.
That kill from Glaive is massive. Now he's freed up to go back to B to help Zip out in this position. Zip doesn't need your help though, Glaive. He's taking care of this B rush, and there it is, 13 all. Astralis 4 alive at the end of that round there. And once more, they've broken the G2 bank accounts. Talk about a back and forth game. And I really think this consistent rolling presence of a player on Speedway rotating between the sites has helped Astralis out massively. It's made possible.
That's random.
Glaive was running and shooting and taking heads off. And Dupree, here it is, waits patiently, and it's rewarded. Yeah, Magisk, you've got to do the impossible here, mate.
Oh!
Here's the footsteps, and Magisk, impossibilities are his middle name. A double in the round, and now Astralis has spurred on to give this retake a go.
Look at the health.
It's Nico and it's Hunter. It's the two cousins left alive for G2. When the strike comes, it will be decisive and it will be fast. Here's the peek out of apartments. Hunter spotted, dancing around. Nico not knowing about yet, and the kills come in for Nico and Hunter. That's why they've got these guys in G2.
And G2, they're about to fly high right through the apartments with a flash play. Lovely entries, and there's nothing Dupree can do but one. G2 on the site with the plant, the middle finger in the face of Astralis as they destroy their economy in round 30.
For this guy, it felt like he was always destined for greatness, but always left as the bridesmaid, never the bride. Well, this round, he's opened it up, once more besting Glaive, and now a path carved over towards this B site.
Smokes are in, but there's no commitment. They go quiet. In doing so, Astralis, they have pulled all their bodies but one into this bomb site. So the stack is here, and G2 are going to meet them right in the middle, charging through the double molly, burns out Zip. Bubsky gets one, but he has to fall off the boost. They're going to go through. Astralis chasing, but they can't get the kills. Bubsky traded after one, and it's only Magisk on the wrong side of the map. It might be coming to its natural conclusion.
Would this be the scoreline? Magisk is cut down, and there it is. G2 go into the grand finals of IEM Cologne.
Well, it was really hard. They're a great team. They have great players. My brain is not working anymore. Honestly, you need to think too much against them on CT and T side both. How to take the timing, how to stack, what side to stack, and those kind of things. They're still a great team, one of the best in the world for sure. So it was really hard, but yeah, I'm happy at the end that we won. So it's not easy to win Astralis on LAN.
We tried to do our best, but unfortunately this time around it wasn't enough. I didn't feel like I called that good myself, this best of three. I mean, some of the calls I did was pretty good, but I also think I miscalled some of the rounds. And of course, that's pretty sad. But you know, every team is having like kind of a different play style, so it can be tough to jiggle around with all the things you see, and you're preparing for every team and stuff like that. So, I mean, G2 played really well. They deserved the win in the end, but yeah, as you saw, it could have gone both ways.